Go B. Go B. Go B. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm Chris Denman, live in St. Louis, Missouri at Midcoast Studio. B-Phlat, she's the star of the show. She's in Philadelphia. That's Grace. She's the audio engineer / pre-show dancing machine. Big show tonight. We've got a flip that happened down in Orlando. The great Sherri Shepherd is going to join tonight. See, this is me moving. Everybody's wanting me to dance all the time. We got Grace. We got B. Welcome to the show, Picassos. Welcome to the show, Picassos. We've got a great one ahead for you. Share this with your friends. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's have a good time tonight. B, it's going to be a big show. It's going to be a tight show. No sleep required. Good thing, because B's had 0 in the last week. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We do this each and every Tuesday. B-Flat's your host with the most. She flips shit and makes it fly. It's DIY, it's comedy, it's smoking, it's smokist, it's having a cocktail, saying hello to your friends and family. What's up, B?
Well, first of all, Chris, I decided that I was not going to stress out over tonight's show. Shout out to my soror, Lauren, for the music.
Thank you. That sounds Noel.
I've had this outfit on all morning. I haven't had no sleep. I got an earache from the flight. I can't even hardly hear out this shit.
You didn't pay your internet bill?
What the internet bill got to do with my sleep?
Well, you're pixelated.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's a storm.
Sorry.
But I don't know how that affects the underground stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we have like the cable running underground. It's super windy out. It's been raining all day on and off.
Yeah, the wind. Something about the distribution, but we've been.
Is it looking really? Am I looking real fucked up? Because it's bad enough. My hair is not combed. I don't have no makeup on, no eyebrows, no earrings. I ain't even shaved under my arms. I have not washed.
So what's going to happen is you're going to. Sorry, go ahead.
On my show because I deserve it. It's the 100th anniversary. I've worked hard to bring this shit together, just to bring this show together. You know, it's my it's my second love. Don't ever let Dennis hear me say that. It's my second love. And I was like, you know what? I can't stress out over if I get my hair done and all that. I was like, you know what? I'm going down here. I've been down here. Shit, I ain't left. So that's why I was like, I'm just going to get the show together because I had to pull everything in. You know, I had to pull this show together. And it takes like a week to do it. And I did it all in one day.
Yeah, you've been traveling.
And you know, I just got home yesterday. I landed at like 1 o'clock and I had to do the Karen Hunter show at 3:30. I was like, oh, I'm so fucking sleepy. I didn't sleep for 24 hours from the flip. But I made it, Chris. I'm here. I'm in there like a booty hair. And that's where I stay, where I'm supposed to be. So on that note, you know, I got to give a shout out, first of all, to my first Cash Appers, Miguel and Laura H. and Phyllis Smith. A special dance for Phyllis. Oh, let me go and break it down. Oh.
Look at B. And if you want to Cash App B to help out with her projects, to say thanks, or maybe you just like seeing a little dance, that's $ B-Phlat. A lot of people in the comments already. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, all you Picassos. Jamie says, just in time for Christopher's Honolulu shirt. Yes, exactly. Claire's laughing about the booty hair. Joy Harrison says, hey. Ms. Michelle's in the house. All kinds of fun people joining, and everybody's already. Niana says B is super cute. I agree. Me and Grace were telling you beforehand, you're saying you're tired, you haven't slept, where it's like, well, you don't look like it. You're doing great.
I got to give a special shout out to Phyllis Smith because she cash apps me all the time for restreaming. She wants a new platform. She doesn't understand why I can't comment or see the comments. She feels like this platform that I'm on. So she thinks that I'm on YouTube. So let me just explain to people. And I'm not going to move around since my streaming is acting up. I'll explain to people.
I want to hear your explanation. I want to hear your explanation too, because I can help with that.
Explanation. And this is why the comments are your job. And I love it like that. Because first of all, I'm operating 3 devices over here. So as I explained on the live at Tahina's house, that on my iPad is the format. And like if I move it around or something has to be added, Grace can see that. So we're sharing that live. So that's why I don't have the comments up on my iPad, because I'm trying to read the papers, stick to the format sheet, and make sure I can see that. I can't use my phone because then I won't see the Cash Apps. Mm-hmm. So I want people to understand that this format is not YouTube that I am on. We're on a vMix call where I have to log in and do that. You know, they don't understand that. People think that I'm up on YouTube like everybody else watching it. So that's why I can't see the comments, and I don't need to see them because it would distract me from all the other stuff that I have to do.
So what you said, things that I need to pay attention to. So what you said is all true about your stuff. So vMix, we could pop the comments on the screen. We can do all that. This is stuff. This is like TV quality software that you would use, and it's a real streaming thing. Whereas like if you use Zoom, that's a conferencing software. There's not as many capabilities. And then with YouTube just directly, that would be a little bit different. If you're just sitting there utilizing YouTube, but we can use those. But the number one thing is B has everything in control. She's comfortable, and that would distract her. Because you want comments up on the screen? We can do that next week. Yeah. We got enough stuff up on the screen. I can't read everything and do everything. And I love the fact that you do it. But I'm challenging myself, since this is the 1 year anniversary, as we move forward. I made goals and set, goals for myself just to get better at being more interactive with everything, being more consistent like I am with this show. This is one thing that I don't miss if I can help it. Y'all know I rode my bike in my Martha's Vineyard. I was like, shit, let me get to the taping. But I want to be better at reading comments and going in comments and watching my show and just overall being a little more interactive. So that's something that I'm working on for myself, and just being more consistent with the things that I'm going to say I'm going to do on the show. But I know one thing I'm not going to do is be reading comments. So thank you, Miss Phyllis. And we love that. We love seeing it. And maybe it's the people just leaving the comments and all that stuff. But the live chat is what we reference throughout the show. And we try and get as many of you shouted out as possible. Not always possible to get to everybody. And I did read that I interrupt you a lot too. I love those comments. That's all right. Because that's what people like. They like that, so I can get with you. They like to hear when I be like, Chris. Well, and it's also. I don't get jokes or something. That's it's also. Whack or whatever. You ain't hear that. Which never happens. They're just over your head. No, I just laugh about it because I'm like, I don't know. What do you want? Like, what do you want? Do you want B to just awkwardly talk into the camera? I think that'd be funny. But B prefers what she prefers, so you're stuck with me. Chris, you're looking good in that light color shirt. Thank you, Kathy. I wanted to address this real fast. I just typed it in the chat, B. We will say it a few more times probably just because people expect a certain type of show out of you. Something is up with B's actual internet. I joked with her she didn't pay her bill, but that's what, if you see a scramble here and there, she's not on Wi-Fi, so it's not that. It's her actual internet stuff. We tried to work on it before the show, but something's up. And I'm sorry about it. So hopefully it'll clear up and I won't move around as much unless I got to dance and it'll just be blurry. But hopefully we'll all be drunk and it'll look the same. Sounds good. So it won't matter. Let's party. Let's party. That's right. I got to give a shout out to, real quick, Cash Apper Lena Love It. And that shout out is for Grace and Key. She sent money for them. She was like, she loved their awesome dance last week when we were celebrating the 50th. And of course, I got to give a shout out to all the Cash Appers who hit me up for the 50th last week. So it's amazing that we had our 50th episode last week. And this week we're celebrating 1 year on air. Although the actual date is tomorrow. It's officially August 31st is when Tighten Up Tuesdaze first started. But we won't be here tomorrow. So we celebrating today, August 30th. So there you have it, Chris. That's how you know I'm having a good time. 2 hands in the air. Okay, so let me just go through when I came home, of course I had a whole bunch of stuff in the mail. And I got a card. It was so funny. Miss Ethel, remember Miss Ethel who had sent me the photo of her with the hat on her flash rag, and we were wondering how she got it developed. And I mailed it back to her with a thank you card saying, please autograph this photo for me. That's so nice. And I said, no, but don't worry about sending me any more money orders because I really appreciate that you just watched the show. So, of course, she sent me another money order. No autograph. But inside the card, it says, sorry for getting you this so late since I sent the flash rag picture. I've been busy, but God bless you for the work you do.
I also enjoy it, and I try to make every episode. I love your organization. Say hello to Sherri, Kym, Chris, and Grace. My autograph, Miss Ethel Gerard. Look, she wrote it inside the card, Chris. You see that? And she pointed an arrow to it.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
it says, my autograph. I'm sure you can cut it out and add it to any of my photos.
I love it.
I was like, I think she misunderstood that I wanted her to autograph that picture.
That's incredible.
And then she sent me a really nice journal. Look at this.
Put that up, please.
It says, I am my ancestors' wildest dream.
Very good message.
On the inside, it says, Black history is American history. This is so nice, and it was right on point because I had a stack of paper I've been using for like the last 3 weeks. I've been cutting up recycled paper and making notes because I was like, oh, I ran out of my journal stuff. So thank you, Miss Ethel. But now I got to send her another thank you card saying, can you please send the photograph back and autograph the photo with a marker? Thank you, ma'am. I want that photo because it's so dope of her getting pictures developed. And when I was in Orlando, Chris, you know Angela and Joy from Jate Art, the box of stuff that got mailed from St. Louis to me that never arrived, and they hounded you in the comments for a whole year.
Yeah, they need to hound the U.S. Postal Service.
Why they showed me pictures of the stuff that was in there. They even recreated half of the things that was supposed to.
That's so nice. I hate that happened.
It all came in this bag, so they gave me this bag. See that?
That's so nice. Yeah, I flip it and make it fly. That's great.
Make it fly. They made this. They made this out of resin for me. Blessed.
Out of what?
Resin. Like when you pour the resin and. Kind of like Ant's work when he did the art with the industrial pieces and like the.
Got it. I'm an idiot. I was thinking resin. Like, isn't resin like kind of a weed term? I sound like a square.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it's funny.
That's why I was confused. My bad.
I know you be having edibles, Chris, because you was on that language right there, and I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm thinking art. You thinking about smoking?
I'm clocked in. I know what show I'm on. What's this?
You can see the tea light holder. They made these.
Very cool.
They're red and white out of resin, and they made this set for Dennis's office. Ain't that nice?
That's really nice. It's very thoughtful.
Clearly. Very thoughtful. Gave me a water bottle. Look at that. It says B-Phlat and bug juice. They know what's up. But you know what? I'm going to show you these t-shirts. But you know what's really interesting? Angel wrote me a really nice letter about how she really appreciates, us. I mean, me letting them come and help with the flip. But she made mention in there that I have been doing the wrong dance to the wrong movie. And when I thought about it, they were so right. The woman that pulled the horse was in a movie called A Woman Called Moses. It's a separate movie from Jane Pittman. And I was all like, damn. And Miguel didn't even tell me, and he sent the picture, and he probably watched it 20 times. He probably was high too and never saw the horse getting pulled. And we mixing up the movies. So I have to make a correction.
Okay. An official Tighten Up Tuesday correction.
We ain't calling it A Woman Called Moses. We ain't calling that. It's still Jane Pittman. I'm going to watch Jane Pittman again. And I'm going to pull something from that because she's still a strong Black woman. She's so strong that she inspired me to just go on tonight and say, you know what? Embrace your Black inner beauty. You're beautiful without makeup, your hair done, whatever. Just do it. Don't worry about it. And I was like, this face is for Jane Pittman. This is my strong Black, no makeup face. I also got a cooling wrap with the Phoenix on it.
I can't
They hooked me up, Chris. All of this was in the bag. Look, I'm keeping it pushing because after this, I got to get into my flash rags and Maya's card.
Hey, well, why don't we get into something even more exciting? The great Sherri Shepherd joins Tighten Up Tuesday. Welcome to the show.
I have a light.
Oh, I thought
you don't have a light in your room, do you?
Now, Grace is out to sabotage you. She said you were ready, Sherri. I think Grace is against you.
Sherri ain't got no light.
She's so embarrassed. Grace would never.
Bad. Hey, love.
Hey, girl, this is where I'm supposed to be doing Dish Nation in my bedroom, in my guest room. Let me go downstairs.
Sherri, will you say it the right way, please?
What?
Say what the right way?
Dish Nation.
Oh, welcome to Dish Nation.
So energetic. Sherri, do you need a minute? We'll take you off screen and you can pop back on.
Yeah, I don't have any. This is the only light I have up here. Let me go downstairs and see if I have better light. So I'm going to sign off and sign back on.
You can stay signed in, do whatever you need to do. See you in a minute, Sherri.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, do what you need to do. Yeah, go. Yeah, do what you need to do. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and show. Look at this.
Poor Grace.
See
What's
that?
this?
It says, "Holy enough to pray for you, hood enough to swing on you." Aha! And you know it. You know I love to fight, Chris.
I love that. That's so great.
Another tank from Jate Art has a tiger on the front.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kid impression. I had to put this on.
Oh, that's a leopard. That's a leopard.
Yeah, leopard is a leopard. Oh, it is. I'm sorry, I thought it was a tiger. I had to put this on Wednesdays for a wiggle in the middle.
Can we solo in on B? Can we solo in on B? One more time, B?
Oh, yeah, solo in. Oh, yeah, let you see the leopard with the army print. This is one of them wear with no draws.
I was wanting the roar again.
Oh, whatever it is. I can't do the Eartha Kitt. But yes, this is a tank. Oh, check this one out right here. On the back it says B-Phlat. See that? Black and green.
That's
on the front it says crunching on Saturday. Crunching Saturday.
They went all out.
They went all out. You see that? It says, "Let me connect your pieces."
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
Crunching on Saturdays. And Chris, you ain't ready for this. Dennis said he ain't ready for this one. Oh, not the Fish Nasty Friday.
Oh, no.
Oh, they went all out. Chris.
Oh, my God. Look at the legs.
Look at it. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Look. Let me step back. You see that?
Oh,
Fish
my
Nasty
goodness.
Friday.
That's
The booty,
hilarious.
the leg well open.
Now, now explain this. Do you wear that like up to the kitchen and then you disrobe with that on?
Yeah. And that's like you just had that on if you got to go to the door and get if somebody be at the door, you be like, "Oh, all right, it's Fish Nasty Friday, I'm good," or But yeah, that's where if I get a little chilly. But I like that. So thank you, ladies. They know I totally appreciate them, and they are actually my feature for next week live. They're going to actually set up the resident, show how they do the. I was like, you do all this great work, and I haven't featured you yet. So, next week I'm getting back to where we left off with good features and DIY projects.
Yeah.
I got to finish up Miss Myrna's bench now that I'm back.
So B, assuming Sherri jumps back on shortly, the only thing I can think of is to have you log out and log back in. It's gotten rough.
Log back in.
So yeah,
okay, I'll try that.
Well, do that. I'll read some live chat, and just a heads up, everybody. Throughout the show, B's internet may cause her picture to be a little bit distorted. So that's all. Taina says, "Chris, you're asking too many questions. Use your imagination." That's hilarious. Carletta Spetco, sausage cupcakes and coffee. Look at that. Fab 540 saying hey to the mayor. Quincy, did you log out, B?
No, I was about to say, do you want me to do it now?
Oh yeah, just go for it because Sherri's going to do it. Yeah, why not? I'll read some comments while you jump back on.
Lord, please let it work right.
Oh goodness, nobody needs to see this. Yeah. Hey, you all were asking about hair. No haircut yet. It's just pushed back. It's super long. Other people tuning in, Heaven Sent in the house. Joy Harrison, obviously they made some of those pictures or the t-shirts happen. Kathy's having a good time. And you all need to keep this going. Share this with your friends. Let's keep some fun going. Sherri's going to be on here in just a second. The mayor, Quincy's in the house. Laura, thank you. She says, happy anniversary, B-Phlat and Chris. It's all B. How great has this been? And how crazy is it that it's been a year? That's absolutely. Hey, look at her. Look at that.
I'm scared to move.
No, that has nothing to do with it. We tried it 2 or 3 times earlier. You're perfect now. Look at you. Well,
all right.
It's going to start again. But either way.
It's going to start again, ain't it?
We'll just roll with it.
Does that mean, like, when I show my Taina stuff, it's going to be blurry and shit?
No, because that's from here.
Okay.
That's here.
Okay.
So you're good.
All right. Well, I figure if we're all drunk and drinking and smokers, this will just look like a blurry party. It's gonna be blurry to you anyway, as long as you can hear me.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's like we've all smoked and we're in the room with you.
Damn it! I don't want this to blow my high. I think I better roll 3 extra blunts. Well, Chris, let me go on and keep it pushing before Sherri gets on. I gotta finish up my shout outs.
Please do.
Yes, let me go ahead and give a shout out real quick. Grace has some pictures. This is my recap. I had a show when I was there, and then I did a podcast. This is like after everybody let off. This was at the crime convention. This was in that big banquet hall inside a hotel, the convention center, in Orlando, the Crime Prevention Conference. So they had a comedy show. This is one of the comedians. Shout out to Tony Black. And then the next day, I had to be at the studio in the morning at 10 o'clock for the Lowdown with James John at Afro TV. And I had so much fun on that
Look
set.
at you.
That was at 10 in the morning. I was like, Lord, I'm not thinking about my hair. I just did one of these little scrunchies and kept it moving and did my makeup. So I was like, okay, here I am. I made it. And then the other picture is Tight Mike. Shout out to my friend to the end. He's in the blue. And of course, that's James Yon in the suit with the jacket. And it's
Everybody
his
looks
show.
great.
And Tight Mike is Chris Deasy.
What's that?
Yes. Tight Mike. His name is Mike Randolph. His stage name is Tight Mike. He's his Chris Deasy. Like you're my Chris Deasy.
Oh.
He's a sidekick. Yeah, so they have a really great buddy talk show. Yes.
Got it. Okay. Yep. I hear you.
Do you want me to say side piece or side kick?
Not with Dennis 10 feet away. I will not be called a side piece. Thank you.
It's only 2 sides. So.
Love it.
And it's funny because Friday night after we did that, that day I was at Taina's house moving shit around, just getting things in order. Just, really getting things organized so that when people get there Saturday, we could, kick it in. But Friday night, we went to Guy Torrey's show. So shout out to Guy. He gave us 4 tickets. We saw him and Pretty Ricky at the 10:30 show. And
how was it?
I was at Taina's house early. It was really nice. They were super funny. And we had a good time. But I didn't even see Guy. I was sitting in his dressing room talking to Pretty Ricky and eating up his stuff.
Green room hang. Yeah.
Green room hang. Yeah. And then Saturday we got busy, so I'll definitely show that. And let me see. I want to make sure I do all of my good. Oh shit! I got one more thing to show. I did get this from the Afro channel. They gave me their mug.
Oh, that's
nice. And a nice little journal. But I like using these for my material books. It's ironic because I have one already that's almost done. See this one?
Whoa.
And now I got this one. See how God works? Chris, I got a reveal to do over here. So while Sherri, this came in the mail today. It might have been sitting somewhere, but I'm going to pop my table up because that's what the table is for. And hopefully it's not too blurry. I got to open this up. It came in from Kadira, Brazil, and I hope I said her name right. Last time I think I said Quadira, and everybody's like, no, it's Kadira. But she never corrected me, so I'm country. So I'm going to open this up and see what's inside of here. When I went to pick it up, the mail, I was like, dude, that looks heavy. When he slid it through the post office thing, he was like, it ain't heavy. And when I grabbed it out of the shit, I was like, it's heavy to me. It ain't heavy to you. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, this is dope. It's like a garden, a greenhouse. And she sent a note saying that if I can gift it, she'd like to see it for like the next frugal flip. Gift it. Or I can keep it. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them be like, oh, if it's super fly and something I ain't got it and I need it, I'll keep it. Because that's how I do when I buy people Christmas presents and then they be nicer than what I have. I just be like, oh, I'm keeping that.
Dira's Way says, that's for me. You said it right.
Wow. Look at that.
It's a greenhouse. Did you hear that? You said her name right.
I did say her name right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is nice. And it's pretty easy to put together. This came from IKEA. I know IKEA. Oh, this is going to be dope. So I probably will gift this to somebody. I'm going to be sweet because it was gift, and that was her intention. I can't keep everything. Although I don't know. I got to think about it. I like that. Thank you so much, lady. You never know. Maybe somebody might hit me up in the comments and say they grow things like succulents or herbs or can give me some ideas, or they might want it. I might give it out as a gift in a contest or something like that. Have people do a project and they can show me what they did in terms of like what they're growing. Is my thing acting up, Chris? Screen.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy.
That's all right. And you're sure Dennis isn't watching like Netflix or anything, or
Dennis is not here. He's at his session. He'll be coming on.
It has to be doing something with the storm or something like that. I don't.
It's only one television on upstairs, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff running on the Wi-Fi. Even though I'm not on the Wi-Fi,
you're on the direct link. Yeah. Well, we can just power through, or we can quit.
No, we can't quit.
You like
shit?
That?
I gotta check my. You made me have to check my cash apps. Because Jane Pittman ain't quit, and I'm going to have to get up and dance.
Yes.
Chris, we can't quit.
No, we're not quitting. Do you want to say hi to some people in the live chat?
I do. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of people that came in. I need to go on and give them some shouts. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to break this up. We can't quit. We're going to power through. Wait a minute. Oh, let me do this for Ruth Candace Perry, Ursula, Clarissa, Cheryl and Kathy and Nikita. That's new on the scene. I know you, Nikita Burns. I see you. You trying to be in there like a booty hair. That's what we do here on Tighten Up. Oh, I'm gonna do it like this because I ain't gonna be able to move too much because I don't want to be blurry. Oh.
She makes the adjustments for you. Look at that. Consider this a moment of abstract art the entire time. B dancing pixelated. Like it's a dial-up connection in 1996 and you're trying to download something you shouldn't be. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you see that slow roll?
That's so good.
Oh, I gotta do this one. Oh.
Everybody's still loving the dancing. We got people asking for your Venmo and Zelle as well, but it's just Cash App, right? Is that what we've decided on?
Yeah, just I mean my Zelle is my B-Phlat at Comcast. It's my email, but I don't have Venmo, so I got a whole bunch of people I gotta get. I got another group coming up. I got you. I ain't forget about you. Well, Chris, you see all my lovely gifts, and that's what this whole 1 year show anniversary is about. Everybody that sent me gifts over the year. I just wanted to show love, and I had to some gifts I had to recycle, but believe me, I got them on my honorable mention list. But I'm gonna keep it pushing. I don't know when Sherri's jumping back on, but I'm gonna go ahead and
I do. I know when she's jumping back on.
Like right now. Oh shit! Now she in the kitchen, live from the kitchen.
That's the only place I have light.
Are you enjoying your new space?
Let's take some light out of the picture. Take my ghost face out of this.
Huh? Happy anniversary, Mama.
Thank you, love. It's all because of you. 8 weeks turned into 52.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's a good t-shirt.
Happy 1 year.
Lynn, Cicely, did y'all hear that? Chris said that's a good t-shirt. 8 weeks turned into 52.
It is. It's a great
t-shirt. I need that on the shirt. How are you enjoying your new space and your new life?
My new space is great.
You all over the place. I see your ass on everything. I know you tired.
No, it's okay.
You're not tired?
No, it's okay. I don't want to get on here complaining about being tired. You know, when you do what you
Oh,
love,
there ain't nothing wrong with being tired. Ain't nothing wrong with being tired, Sherri. You know what? It's the real life shit. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I look tired. It's a good tired.
It's a good tired.
Exactly. Like John Lewis said, good trouble.
When we do 4 or 5 shows on a weekend, we're tired, but it's a good tired. You know, I could have an alternative.
That's why we asked for this, so that's why we don't complain. I'm just coming off the flip, 2 podcasts, a show, going to a show, all in 5 days.
Okay, so you're tired.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. You damn right. That's why I ain't do my hair and makeup. I ain't wash. I ain't shave. I'm just like, hey, I'm going down here to show that I work hard. This is how hard work look. We both doing that. We both doing that. So I appreciate you taking just a little time, because I know you need to get your rest to just come on and congratulate. I know you do. Come on and congratulate me on my 100. I just wanted to make sure that you know how much I appreciate this. You know, I love Tighten Up Tuesday. And it's all because of you and Kym. It's all because of you and Kym seeing something in me that I don't always see in myself. And like, girl, put it out there. So I listened to you for once.
You're amazing at what you do, and nobody can do what you do. So that's why people love you, girl. So it's like, it's just so great to see, you know. I get so excited when I see more people following you, when I see more people, more eyes on you. I just took my lashes off. Oh my goodness, my eyes are itching. More people loving on you. And that's very exciting to me. You know, gonna have you on Sherri.
You know what? You know, I'm always in the cut like a poop butt. So whenever
who are you?
I'm always in the cut like a big butt.
In the cut like poop butt, in there like booty hair. That means you ain't going nowhere. That means you stay ready. So, you know me, Sherri, I'm so grateful for all that you've done throughout my career. Shit, one more thing. Ain't nothing but a helpful punch in my side. Get my poop butt going. But you know what? I'll let you orchestrate that. You know, I'm letting you do how you do. You got to get in there and get your shit in order. Figure out. I'm sure you got most of it done in terms of your segments, and you're already working on the show. I know that. But I don't know what you're doing on the show. I just want to be surprised.
It's well, you know, they're working on these segments for me now that are more tailored to me. And I'm, you know, they pitch ideas to me and I say, oh, no, that's not going to work. I like that. Oh, this is fun. But one thing that I did fight for was to be able to bring comics on my show. So there's a segment that's called Sherri's Laugh Lounge. Because it's my homage to stand-up comics, because I love comedy so much. And they was asking me, they said, who is your top 10? And I was like, B-Phlat.
Well, thank you, ma'am. You know, I'll be honored. And of course, I got to get my shit together so I can be super fly on the show. I got to come on there and represent. And I might even wear your shoes. Your red bottoms. That might be the first time I wear the red bottoms.
Oh, those black ones.
Yeah, the patent leather ones you gave me. I still haven't worn them.
Oh, I got a surprise for you. I got some red bottoms for you that I'm going to give you that are like for your mama. They're brand new.
You always do this to me. And then I'll be like, Edie, can you take a picture of the shoes? So I can start getting the outfit put together for them. But, you know, I'm so grateful, so I appreciate it. Yeah, but I think I'm like these.
You're going to like these.
Because I can't walk around in them on stage. You know, I can't wear them shoes on stage. I'm telling everybody I don't wear red bottoms. They muddy shoes. I'm doing muddy shoes, talking about being broke. What I look like doing that damn song on stage with the red shoes on? They'd be like, Mitch, please. So that's why I haven't worn them yet.
Well, you can wear them when you say they're a gift from someone.
Yeah, but
you know,
I'm gonna wear them your show. I'm gonna wear them on your show because I don't have to move around in them. I can just sit and be cute.
Yeah,
because all. Yes, all CLs hurt your toe. They hurt that baby toe. They give you that corn in like 2 hours.
Those red bottoms ain't no joke. It'd be less pain for
the
red marker.
Yeah, so I can sit in the comedy lounge and let everybody just see the bottom. I might put my foot up on the desk. Somebody asks, I'll be like, Sherri gave me these.
When you come stay with me, because I'm closer to you. Because you're in Philly, I'm in New York, so you're only 3.5 hours from me.
No, that ain't 3 hours. It's like on the train, it's 1. It's like 2 driving. You spend an hour in the tunnel. Right. You spend most of the time trying to get to the Lincoln Tunnel. It's like it literally is like an hour and 10 minutes on the train. That's why I always catch the train in New York. I love it. I hate driving. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you take the train out, then you're only an hour away from me. B?
And I'm sure when I get there, I'll find something to organize.
I'm sure there is. This place is very clean. It's not much out of place, but yes.
Did you see how Edie angled the chairs, the purple chairs in the living room? So you can have more walking space. Because she was on the phone with me and she showed me. I said, Edie, you can walk through there better if you kind of angle it out. And then it looks like you have a conversation.
I like that.
Thank you. So that was my one little tip right there.
I saw, when I came in the door, I saw that the furniture was angled. I didn't think that Edie had done that. I don't know who I thought did it, but it's angled and I like it. The only 2 pieces of furniture that I bought, I think I'm gonna put it up in a what do you call it? What people buy at a discount? Consignment.
Yes, you're gonna put it on.
It's too bulky for this. Yeah, it's just too. Unless Edie wants it, my assistant, but it's too bulky.
Executive assistant
for the house. So thank you for angling it. It's too big. It's too big for the space that I am in right now. That's why I told her to angle it.
So I already did something in there, and you ain't even know I did it. I'm bad like that.
I know you did.
And you know what's funny? At my frugal flip, in Orlando, one of the Picasso's on the show and a big supporter, Mark Merriweather, he called me on the live with Lunel. And girl, Lunel was going off on me because I made the mistake. I forgot Lunel. I was like, your car was junky when you came to get me. I was half high and junk. Because I was like, you need to let me come and do something and flip your shit. She's like, ain't nothing here for you to flip flat. Ain't nothing here to flip. I was like, girl, I was as junky as you are. She's like, you got me messed up. Ain't nothing about that. So I said, come on, Lunel, so I can be. All right, now I am the frugal flipper to the star. I said, I need to add an S on my shit. So give me 2 people. I said, I got Sherri. If you let me come flip your shit, I can be like S. Flipper to the stars. Organize it. I ain't got nothing here to flip like that. She was going over me. I was like, you right with that shit. I probably was right. She's like, you ain't been in my news yet. You ain't been in my house 15 years.
Sherri.
It's one of our Picasso's from the show works for Lunel. He's her road manager.
What?
Oh, that's right.
Mark.
Sherri.
She talked about him yesterday. She talked about Mark yesterday.
Mm-hmm. So
you got to tell B what Lunel announced on Two Funny Mamas.
Lunel just announced that she's starting an OnlyFans site.
Okay. I'm not even gonna look at that. I don't know what Lunel might do on that.
It's not gonna be nasty. It's gonna be like
foot focused,
high class erotic, and she's gonna have one for her feet because Lunel has really pretty feet.
I know Lunel. When you said high class erotic, that's why I said I probably ain't gonna watch that. I know Lunel. I knew it was gonna be nasty. What's high class erotic?
She's gonna do it the way it's because she got a daughter, so she don't want to be doing all this stuff. But she is going to do it with just like the way she did her Fenty when she had her Fenty deal. Kind of like that. She's got her lingerie, and then she's just gonna do her feet. Just her feet gonna make some money because she got great feet.
You know what? Lunel knows how to do it. So I ain't hating on her. You know I love her to death, and I'm supposed to call her. I haven't done that yet. But
call her.
Call her live. That's
I
funny.
am. I just got home. Yeah, I just got home yesterday. Oh, okay. I have to hit her up. I told her I was going to call her. And I had to do the Karen Hunter show yesterday as soon as I landed.
You did Karen
then
Hunter?
she's here. This is like my 4th time. And she's sponsoring flips. Sherri, I get all these people on the email saying, can you come do my flip? I'm from the Karen Hunter show. I heard you on there. Can you come do my flip? So I have to talk to her on Thursday about, this next flip that she wants to sponsor from somebody from her show. She told me to pick it. So people have been sending me pictures, but I got to do my assistant's house in Dallas before I do anybody. So that might be the one because she listened to Karen Hunter. Shout out to Daphne.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So it's funny. I was just on there yesterday. And every week they hit me up and be like, are you available? I did it when I was in Martha's Vineyard. Rode the bike in, did it in the attic of the theater on JJ Computer. Shit, I'm tired.
Can you
I'm blessed.
I missed you. You came to Martha's Vineyard. I left that afternoon. You came in that night.
You were in the airport boarding when I landed.
Yes.
Yep.
And I really
Steve had just
you.
dropped out off and picked us up. It's so funny. He said, I just stayed here because I just dropped off Sherri. Did you have a good time?
I did. My show sold out and I got a standing ovation.
Girl.
It was good. I stayed in this.
All of our shows were sold out. That's what I liked about Martha Vineyard. I can't say every show was sold out, all 5 shows, but I still felt like I was in the movie Get Out.
Really?
Everybody's so super bougie. And then with me smoking, everybody was like, I don't smoke. But after the show, they was all like, I got some weed. All that. I'm a judge. I don't want nobody to know. All that was killing me. So then when I pointed out the people I saw at the dispensary on the island, everybody was, oh. I was like, I saw you and you. And then they looking at me like, all right, enough. We ain't got to point nobody else out. We going to laugh the right way. We gonna be wait.
Well, all your sorors were there. Every Delta in the world was at Martha's Vineyard.
Sherri, do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have your Wi-Fi on? Sorry.
Me?
I took a lot of pictures. I took a lot of pictures with sorors. Girl, I said if I see another soror walking around here with their husband with a shirt on that say my wife is a Delta, or I'm with her and she a Delta, I'm with her, my wife a AK. I said they ain't got shit to do. I feel sorry for these poor men.
Literally, I met. Do you know that the wealth in Martha's Vineyard for that weekend, because that's where all of the Black folks go with money, was $1 billion?
I believe it. When we were there, we were Val Demings and Obama, all these other people were on her penthouse thing downtown. She has like a condo. They were watching the fireworks display. And then after it was over, the motorcade left. And who knows where they went. But, girl, it would be all money on that island during that month of August.
Our Airbnb there, there was a family in front of us, and they were having breakfast, and they looked so cute. And the wife said, oh, my gosh, you was so funny. We saw you yesterday, but my husband has to go home. He has surgery. And I said, oh, my gosh, is he sick? She said, no, he's a surgeon. He has surgery. And he was the chief of staff at some big mucky muck hospital. I said, oh my gosh.
Steve's wife, he is the director of the whole festival. Dorothy flew out to DC for 2 days for her board meeting and then came back to the island. She's like, I'm still on vacation. And it's funny because she flew off the island to set her daughter up at college and then came back. And then when she got back like 2 days before we left, that's my soror. I love Dorothy. She was all like, girl, I kept saying, Steve, where's Dorothy? He's like, oh, she had to go to a board meeting in D.C. And they live in Chicago.
I know they live in Chicago because yeah, we have picked up. You know what's interesting? I had told Kym and Chris this when we were in Martha's Vineyard. Stevie Wonder's wife was renting the house across the street from us, and Dame and Royale Watkins' wife, April, they were there, and so they came across the way, and Jeffrey sees Stevie Wonder's wife, Tamika, and he's like, you know, I really like you, and I would like to hang out with you. You know, we go out and get something to eat. You know, if my mom lets me. And Stevie Wonder's wife goes, are you flirting with me? And he's like, yeah. He rubs his little beard.
Jeffrey only been in New York about a month. He cutting up already. He could wait to get back. You hear that? He couldn't wait to get back to New York. That's where he wanted to be, so he can be free. Go, Jeffrey.
I said, that's Stevie Wonder's wife. And he said, I didn't mean to cause any like mess it up, his marriage. I said, you talking to Stevie Wonder's wife. What are you doing?
Did he think he thought he was going to mess it up? Oh, he hilarious. He's hilarious. You know it's going to be a long night, Chris.
It is. It's.
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you on your year anniversary. I don't have any light, nor do I have Wi-Fi in this brownstone. And
well, I'm dealing with like storm. Kym, what?
Kym was over here till, oh gosh, I had to put her out of my house. She was over here till like midnight. I was so sleepy.
You always have to put Kym out.
Will you tell people just a quick paragraph of why Kym came out? I don't know that we ever got back to that yesterday.
Oh, Kym flew out. Well, first of all, I just missed her so much. Oh, my face. I cut my face. I missed Kym a lot. And so she flew out. But while she was out here, the Sherri show wanted us to do like a little sketch together for my premiere week, for the opening. So we did that and we had a lot of fun. Kym sent me a picture of my billboard in Times Square. Wait, hold on. Let me show it to you.
Please do.
It's incredible.
Do that.
So she sent me. So we did some stuff together, and then we did podcasts yesterday. And then Kym came back over to my place. Her and Amy, and her niece Hannah, who booked a Broadway show, the lead in Hadestown. So we had dinner at my place. And,
keeping it in the family.
And so where's the Hannah? They're the ones that saw it. And then we stayed over talking. I was so tired because Kym didn't want to leave.
Tired. Remember, you're not tired.
I was yesterday. I gotta be in bed. I can't be out there. Okay, that's Times Square. Hold up.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Dream come true.
It's your everyday. Go, Sherri. It's your everyday. It's your everyday.
It was really cool. I screamed because I didn't see a billboard in Times Square. Wait, here's another one. Kym took this.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
Yes.
So and Hadestown up there too. So you're both up there. How cool is that?
We're both up there.
Oh man.
So it was very cool. Hadestown, I know that's what Hannah is in. My little. I never knew a Black girl named Hannah. I did a movie with my daughter played Hannah, but this is Kym's niece. Her name is Hannah. So yeah. So she didn't want to leave. Kym didn't want to leave. She kept talking, and I was getting sleepy. And I said, Kym, I love you, but if I'm at the age where if I'm not in the bed, like remember when you used to stay up to 2 and 3 in the morning, and you could operate on 4 hours of sleep? You get up, you party again, go to the club. I can't do that anymore. If I'm not in the bed by 10 o'clock, I'm a mess.
Did she bring Joshua?
No, she didn't bring Joshua. She just came out here to see me. So
you could have let her crash in the guest room. You could have let her crash in the guest room. You should have let her crash in the guest room.
My guest room is up way high, and her niece couldn't do it, Kym. So she stayed at a hotel. But I think I put her out around midnight. I said, Kym, I'm so sleepy. I can't do it anymore. So she left.
I
But yeah, she
I
was
can't
over.
be up.
But I am tired. I'm on a 3-day vacation because I don't have any days off once I start this show. And I have to do a test show next week. 2 test shows where you kind of work out the kinks. You know, like when a band goes on tour, they always start in Europe first before they get to the United States because they got to work out the kinks. So I got to work out the kinks for the show and the segments. And if I'm going to walk out and hug the people in the audience, if I'm going to stand there and talk, just like wave, all that stuff. And my comedy lounge, just getting all that
Are they
worked
doing
out.
like COVID policy in terms of like the people in the audience, or just it's open, or that's what's up?
Yes.
Because some of these people are still doing no audiences.
No. I can't work without an audience. It's like being at a club with no people. So you have to be vaccinated and boosted. And if you want tickets to be in the live studio audience, it's sherryshowtv.com. And yeah, so that's fine. So we had over 3,000 requests the first week for tickets. So the audience only seats 150. So we're good with the audience. And I thank anybody who's asked. So it's I got like 3 days off and then full steam ahead because we are on the air in 12 days.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited to see how you're gonna do. I know you're gonna do you because this is you, but I'm so excited to see what you're gonna wear, how fly you're gonna be looking, and just your vibrance. Your white teeth, all that. It's just gonna be the shit. I'm excited, and I don't even, I don't watch shit, but I'm watching this. I'm gonna try to catch it because I'm usually up, but I'm putting my TV on. I gotta see the Sherri show.
You have to see the premiere and pray because I'm not needed. And because I'm not needed, my knees knock. And when my knees knock, sometimes they knock real hard and I fall. So you got to pray that my knees don't knock so hard that I fall. I'm walking on a white floor. You haven't seen my set. I sent you my set, didn't I?
No, if you did, I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't checked shit. I've been so busy.
My set.
Okay.
So
I said I have to check because I haven't checked shit in like 5 days since I've been gone.
I thought I sent you what the set looked like. I just don't want to fall. So just pray.
Send it to me.
Okay, just pray that my knees don't knock.
Oh, sure. I'm not gonna. You know what? I ain't worried about that because you are just gonna be fabulous, and you're not gonna let that. You're not gonna be nervous. You have a little bit of butterflies, but I'm not concerned about that. You are going to be fabulous. God is giving you that power, that strength to just go out and do you. Girl, you're going to have it's going to be popping, Sherri. I'm not even concerned about that. Knock me, none of that. You used to do this. You walk out on all these shows with your heels on and you do your damn thing. So this isn't going to be any different. It's just that you're going to just be like, this is my shit. This is the Sherri show. And it's what I've been praying for. I asked for, and now I have it.
Thank you. I got to tell you one thing that my pastor said. I'm going to get off this phone. No, I'll tell you later. But I love you. You are amazing. And I'm so proud of you because you inspire me all the time. That's why I love you so much.
Thank you so much. And I'm sure we're going to talk between now and then because I know I have to call Edie back about some other stuff. But I appreciate you, Sherri.
She left. She was here. She came she lay with the dog. She came to play with Lexi, and then she left. So she'll be.
And I feel sorry for Lexi having to walk up and down all them steps. I was like, she's getting old. She probably grew up on the 3rd floor. She probably be like, I ain't going up there. Shit. I just got to see Lexi.
Hold on.
Let me
Lexi.
See
Lexi. Lexi.
She's floors for me.
She's so lazy.
Where's she at?
Hold on, because it's dark.
Lexi,
let me tell you.
And she tired of moving shit. And she ain't got no Do Lexi got a little space outside in the back or you gotta walk her and do the bag pickup? Lexi, we speak. I'm the dog whisperer. I know what's up with you. I want to know how you living. If you like your new life. If you like your new spot. You an urbanite now. You came from suburbanite to urbanite. She like, oh, look, Sherri got me here only 3 floors going up and down these steps 15 inches apart.
She she's so black you can't see her.
I see her.
Yes, so she has to go. There's 19 stairs.
Poor dog.
There's not, because we're in a brown, so there's 19 stairs from the first entrance to the kitchen, and then to the bedroom is another 19. She got to go up 38 stairs, but she won't stay down at the bottom.
All the way down to the basement where Edie showed me all your stuff. Talking about, B, you think you could do something with this? I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I said, whoa, that's a lot. Put it.
You're celebrity to the you're house flipper, home organizer to the star.
To the star. When I saw that, I said, "Ooh, Edie, that's a lot of clothes. That's a lot of stuff in the basement. Where's she gonna put it?"
I brought too much to New York. I gave away a lot of things, but I still brought too much. So I'm still. Somebody asked one of the fans, "Am I giving away stuff?" I am. I just have to go through it, i.e., wait for B-Phlat to get here from Philadelphia, so we can go through it and put aside the stuff that I'm going to give away.
I guess Edie didn't tell you that. I guess Edie didn't tell you that I said no, ma'am, no, ma'am. I said all that basement.
Well, then you just come and have fun. Come and hang out and have fun with me.
But I told her I'm gonna come and look at it, but I was like, I don't know where we would put all this stuff because I saw the other rooms. But we'll chat about that. We'll chat about it, love.
All right. I love you.
Love you. I'm so glad you came on. Thank you so much. Thank you
all
so
right,
much,
Chris.
Sherri.
I'll talk to you later.
See you, Sherri. Great to see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And body the Picassos.
Picassos in
That's
your
Picassos in your face.
All right. We can
live and direct.
Shout out to Sherri Shepherd. B, great to see Sherri celebrating. What do you say? What do we got to jump to?
Well, you know what? Before I jump in, because I'm not cutting out nothing, I'm going to read my card. My DYK is quick. I'm getting into my Taina's flip. But you know, I got to look at all these cash apps and show love because I'm taking people that are enjoying the show, and I do appreciate that. So I got to give this dance. Grace can get the music together to Antonia Allen, Evie Soto, Brenda, Jamie, Sherri, Emma Reyes. I appreciate it. Let me go on. I had to break that group up and show some love. And
got your shoulders moving.
Oh, and I look a little blurry.
We are not having our best connection night, but you know what? The Picassos are still partying. B's still dancing. Again, the dance is considered a representation of love.
I can't even do the Jane Pittman.
Quincy logged out and logged back in. He missed sharing. Get it, B.
Jane Pittman at the club all night. Oh. I can't move that fast. I'm so mad. I don't want to be pixelated. I don't know why the Wi-Fi acting up.
Hey, Missy, it's not Wi-Fi, right? I just want to keep
not
checking.
the Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was like, because that is your problem if that's what's up. All good.
It is on the thing.
It's a whole thing.
Like I said, we had the storm, and I don't know what's going on.
And if you all are curious how things go, I go, well, let's reset your router and do some stuff. And B stopped. What'd you do, B?
What did I do? When?
Never mind. Earlier, before the show, I was like, oh, let's reset your router. And you go, what's that?
I was like, cuz shit, Chris, it's on the second floor. And Dennis, I don't know all that shit to re-log in. I'd have to ask Dennis, and he's not here.
Our luck, you wouldn't have been able to have any internet.
Around. But he'd have to reset it. And I don't know how to do that.
Jamie makes a good point. This is the bootleg version of Tut. Only the real ones can roll with the bootleg.
Jamie always got some shit to say. The funny thing is, everybody knows. I don't know why it's acting up on 100th episode, but I think it's doing it on purpose because I came on your looking
51st episode.
I mean, the 1 year. I'm tripping. The 1 year. The 1 year of the entire show, the 51st episode. It's throwing me off. I don't want to be blurry to people, but like I said, if we all drunk and smoking, it all looks the same. It all looks the same. Okay, shout out to Maya really quick. You know that's our guiding light guru.
Of course.
Believe in magic. There is beauty in all things good and bad. Free your mind of all your yesterdays. Keep dreaming and believing in the magic within you. When you believe, things will start to happen and appear. Amen. Thank you, Maya, guiding light guru. And make sure I straighten my cards back up. Keep my nice. All right, let me jump right into the DYK, which is dedicated to David Fisher, who patented the first furniture casters on March 14th, 1876. We can show this picture of this brother. And I love this brother. It's funny, I was going to give another shout out. I was going to do a whole different DYK, but when I discovered this, that's because we use casters in the rollers in Taina's project. I was like, oh, I got to give a shout out to this brother. I didn't know he invented them.
That's great.
And a shout out to Flash Rag. And then I got to do my Flash Rag next real quick. I'm going to just read a real quick DYK information about him. It says his first invention was aimed at freeing up time for carpenters to move furniture around. At the time when furniture was being put together, a worker was forced to either carry it up the steps, pause at various places, and combine pieces together just to allow the ease of the work. Fisher solved that problem by joining clamps and putting them inside of a roller to make casters. So there you have it. And he got that patent, like I said, March 14th in 1876. There wasn't much information in terms of like where he was from and all that, because this is all I could find on him. But it was very interesting to know that he did that. So, and worldwide, people use them all over the world.
Yeah, all over the place. It's incredible.
Everything. So that was some very good information to know. So shout out to David A. Fisher. Throw my flash rag photo up real quick.
Oh,
shout out to
awesome.
Hope Gamble. Yes, she got her flash rags, and people are still getting them. And I see people are buying Smokers shirts. I haven't gotten any photos in. I've been checking that, and I just want you to know, Chris, I got to put an APB out on Kiki's shirt.
Post office strikes again.
Post office, so I'm just gonna have to have John just print me another one and overnight it.
They just straight up lost
and
them.
Then yes, it's straight up lost. That and the gray shirt that I order of Quincy's Picasso Mayor shirt. So those two shirts are lost. I have to order them again. And I didn't even get to read the text that you sent me about Maya's shirt when you said John said hit him up if I could chat with him about Maya's shirt for tonight. I was like, oh, I'm still working on the drive. You know, I didn't finish this drive till 8 o'clock. And you replied, I didn't get a chance to see it. So I do apologize to Maya, because I can guarantee you back to Tuesday, we are back on the regular schedule of Tighten Up Tuesday, where we flipping shit and making it fly and running it smooth. So yes, her shirt, and I want to get it beforehand so I can send it to her so she can have it to wear. So I know she's going to have everybody that, and I might even be wearing her shirt and Kiki's shirt and changing.
You're the best at supporting. You're such a good supporter.
I gotta do what I gotta do, Chris, because I love my fans. So not quickly. Let me go ahead and jump into Taina's Frugal Foot. I really had a wonderful time, even though I didn't get any sleep. Before Grace throws up the pictures, I got to give a quick shout out to Natalie Milligan, Natasha Ward, Darletha Rhodes, Mark Merriweather, Ruth, Kathy Lafer, Helen Taylor. And Helen Taylor is the one that came on live doing the thing while we were doing, she came on the live while we were doing it live. and I added her in. She didn't understand it, so I had to give her a shout out. But it was so funny. I got a chance to talk to her while we were working on the flip. Shout out to Mark and Lunell because they came on the live also. Michelle Baker, I already said Helen Taylor. Devonna Carter, Laura H., Lena Lovett, Joanne Austin. Quick shout out to Joanne Austin, who hits me up to let me know that her grandmom is from Philly. But all of those people I'm shouting out because they all donated to the flip individually.
That's
when they
great.
send cash out, they're like, this is for food, this is for that, whatever you needed. And I appreciated that because that total came up to $440. So I had to definitely show love. And next week I'm going to get into the whole flip. The whole financial sheet of her flip with all of the, because, I do this in like 3 parts. So this is like day 1. And I'll go through different things. So I definitely wanted to show love. And I definitely got to give a shout out to Jate Art, a.k.a. Joy, and Angel, who drove in for Tampa every day. Because they wanted to bring me the gifts that they showed me. Then they're like, yo, we're putting on the aprons and we're coming to help. And I was like, that's love. Carlotta Cook, I call her Cat because she was the one that had the email that said Cat Lotta. But she came through like the woo with breakfast and fruit and vegetables and Wisconsin stuff. What? And a big ass ladder. And I was like, Cat, I know you ain't carry that ladder up the steps by yourself. She's like, yes, I did. So I had to give her a shout out for coming to help.
That's awesome.
Definitely Titan's friend Ray. She came through like the woo and was helping. She was really very instrumental in helping Taina organize like 2 closet spaces where we needed to move some things. So it was just wonderful. And a shout out to my cameraman, Shantae Tasby. He was so wonderful. He was from the Afro TV, and he stayed day and night. He was only supposed to be on schedule for 3 hours. That's all we had money for. 3 hours a day, but he was so gracious. Big ex-NFL football player. He just such a gentleman. Everybody loved him. He was just funny. He was very sweet, just like a big teddy bear. He maneuvered around everybody. He got the right angles. He was just really respectful.
That's awesome.
Doors, all that Southern gentleman. So he was a great cameraman. Man, one of the best so far. I have to say that.
That's amazing.
So
just a quick warning, as Taina and Rye, if you remember, Rye's been here since like day 1. Taina's speaking French in the chat. Remember, we outlawed that a while ago. We think they're probably talking smack. So I just wanted to warn. This is Taina's night, but I just wanted to make you aware of that. Sorry.
Look, she's talking to somebody else. Maybe they don't know English.
Rye knows English. It's Taina and Rye. They were the back of the class.
I don't know why you don't let that irritate you. Don't let that bother you.
I don't
think
actually think
you think they talking about you. That's what it is.
No. I would see the French words for like a croissant or something. I feel like that would be my nickname. But hey, lots of people in the comments, Joy and Heaven Sent, saying they know they've got you. Everybody was excited about this. Sassy Sada's laughing a bunch. Everybody's having a good time. Ms. Michelle had you. Lynn Reed saying much love. B, I'll let you continue on. Just wanted to give you some love from the chat.
Thank you, Chris. It's all good. Taina gonna do her thing. I learned a lot about her down there. She's a little princess. I love her. She would definitely be on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, hello. Okay.
But I like that. She bougetto. Kind of like me. But I like her style because she's on point. She's super smart and she's on point. She got her shit together.
Aww,
so shout out to Taina just for letting us come there. It's funny because I showed her both my COVID tests that I took and showed her the pictures, sent them to her. Because I just came from Martha Vineyard. I'm trying to be respectful of people. Mm-hmm. And everybody was very respectful of her space. And it was just a great time. We had a good ass time. A couple shout outs to T-Com Kitchen. That they donated food they came and cooked for us. Oh, we got pictures of that, but I'm showing that in the next reveal. But I have to give Marie and Saint a shout out because they shit was on point. Shout out to Lynn. Lynn tried to order us pizza on Grubhub. Lynn Reed, Burnville in the house. Then she hit me back. She was like, girl, they won't let me order the Grubhub from Pennsylvania to Florida. So she cashed out with us money for pizza, food, or drinks or whatever. And then I have to give a shout out to Bar Grill. Um, they were on point. We actually went there and met the owner, Robert. Shout out to Robert. Bar 5, I'm sorry, Lounge and Grill, and we picked up the food. He let us do buy 3 give 3 free type of deal, and it was amazing. So it was just fun. We had a lot of support with this small flip, and I totally appreciate it. So with that being said, let me jump right in and show some photos.
Let's see it. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Hopefully people can see this clearly and it won't get messed up. If I'm blurry, I don't care. But
you're the clearest you've been all night. You're in the bottom corner. Good. You're clear. We can hear you great. These photos are amazing. And look, the water's even splashing in the background.
I guess people probably were saying, when we gonna get to the good part? Get down to the good part. Well, now we're at the good part, and I'm glad they can see it clearly. So this was worth it. So you're looking at
B. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, Taina, you're right. She's fashionable. For everybody's in there. Everybody looks great. You're not supposed to look
everybody
cool.
Everybody got a work t-shirt on. Taina got her fly little skirt, looking fly. Yes. She didn't care if it get messed up or not. She was looking cute.
It's not a construction video. It's a video shoot. You guys look great. Look at this crew.
You're looking at Carletta. That's my girl Kat in the back with the peace sign up. And then we got Joy in the front with the glasses on. That, of course, that's me in the front laughing. And then behind me is Ray. And then Angel is in the back on the other side of Taina. And you see Taina with her lovely shirt on and outfit and hair looking beautiful. You know I was looking a mess, but I was staying smokest. So that's us on day 1 getting ready to pull it together. So I'm going to show what I walked into. I had to pull it together, Chris. I had to take this is what I did by myself. Pulled the pictures off the wall. So I was trying to save the integrity of the walls in terms of not messing up pulling off too much paint. And then this is on the big screen. This is fine. So Taina's friend, Marie Saint and her husband, Marie and St. Charles, they donated the ladder, that big ladder, for me to be able to get up to her 13-foot ceilings. So that was a good challenge, and I'm so glad we were able to get that. But you see all that stuff in there. So I want you to pay attention to the desk with the hutch on it. As you see, I moved everything where I wanted it to be for the setup. So I moved the green couch into the window. We flipped we pushed the big gray sectional where I wanted it to be, and the coffee table, the desk, just everything where I needed it to be. I ended up the rod that's over her window. I ended up going into the bedroom and she has 2 of the same rods, and taking a piece out of there just to extend it more so it extend all the way out to the wall. So nice. That was a part of the trip. I was like, we ain't got to buy no rod for that. So as you can see, there are like little white spots on the wall, like where the pictures came off, because I have to do my arrangement. Yeah. But my whole challenge logistically was to make sure once I centered everything that I make sure I can cover as many of them as possible, which would be less retouch of paint job that we had to do. But we had to really figure out a space and a spot for all of this stuff, books and just everything, all the liquor, her little roller cart that she uses for her art, like where to just put different things. So, and then you see I got stuff laid out, the curtains and the drapes, and we're ready to work. We had to do a lot of organizing. So that was the first thing I did, was kind of laid out the pictures, how I wanted to center everything around that picture with the girl with the bananas on her head. And then the little square pictures are pictures that I kind of matched up according to how they look together and played off of those. So I had to take a picture of it, so I knew that would be my layout early Friday morning before everybody got there. That was something that I just had to do by myself and with Taina. And it was a big project, and it would slow us down if I just had that stuff was on the floor. I needed some stuff to be up and out of the way. So I made sure I took a picture of that. Nice. So like I said, that was a challenge, finding a place for all of these things in the box. So this is stuff that came out of the desk, on the desk, there's storage inside that green, there's comforters and pillows and stuff inside her green couch. And we just had to scale some things down. So we ended up doing that. So the next photo, Thank you. You see that sign she put on the bathroom door?
What is?
We was like, what is that? I thought it was my dressing room because it had a B on it. I was like, I'm thinking like, I don't need no dressing room. But then it said bathroom because the marker ran out.
Oh, that's
so the funny thing is I took it down and I was about to throw it away. I was like, hell no, I got to take a picture of that because I really walked in there tripping like, I know that ain't my dressing room because all I saw was the B.
That's so funny. It's good though. You're like, oh, that's nice. Thanks, Taina. And you're like, that's right. For everybody. So wait, so B, did you sneak a photo of you and I into the collection? That's my question.
I didn't, Chris. I think because I did too much when I was there. I told you we went to God Tour show. I had a podcast and I had a show. I was jumping around. I barely figure out where to slap my handprint in there.
I was just trying to be immortalized in Orlando. It's all right.
But I think I might have something for you. So as you can see, we got things going. And we flipped 22 things. So next week I'll let everybody see the list and I'll talk through most of the projects. But we painted the spray. Joy and Angel worked on this project. They spray painted the front of the bar table black, just the front drawers, and we took the hardware off. There's a little stool right there next to the her cocktail table. It's black, has a little lid on it. We did cover that. The interesting thing that I loved about this project is the green pillow, the green and white leaf pillow that she bought for the throw pillow, the cover. We stuffed that with a comforter. She had an old comforter that was in that green couch. We balled it up and cut it in pieces. I was like, we making pillows with this. We wrapped it with duct tape and then started stuffing it. And then I was showing the trick. And that's the great thing that will happen next week is I actually have a lot of footage of this. But some of the stuff is too large for me to upload. So Shantae said he's going to put clips together that I would actually show. Because I do want people to see the process.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I was trying to access it off the drive, I was like, I can't get that. Not today, not in time for, I just got it yesterday. I was like, I can't get that in time, for today's show.
Sure.
But yeah, you see how I was banging that pillow on my knees to get it full. And yeah, we made a lot of pillows and covered them with the t-shirts from that comforter. So as you can see, I got the curtains. Yeah, we got the curtains up and I stabilized the rods and the extension rod, the sliding part with just black like duct tape. Because I don't want it to slide anymore because it's flimsy. I just want it to be stable and you can just slide the curtains on it. So the rod don't need to move, but the curtains do.
Very cool.
We got our shears in the green in the middle. And as you can see, we just got the rug down. I took the hutch off the desk and that ladder that shaped like a triangle, that's the one that Carlotta brought. And it click clack into all kind of different positions. We don't even know what to do with that shit. I was like, but I'm going to use it. So we have the pieces on the floor underneath the ladder that I took off of the desk. That was the hutch to make shadow boxes out of to put on the wall because I came up with a trick with how to put those up without damaging the wall. And they can support up to like 20 pounds of stuff.
Beautiful.
But as you can see, we was pulling it together just little by little. And you see, we got the curtain up behind the couch. It looks like my drawing. So I can't wait for the final reveal so everybody can see how my drawing looks like, the vision. And I thought that project was really going to be hard, but it was really easy. We just got some teacup hooks in white. I just screwed them right in. I measured it with a long ruler. And I had people eye it and say, make sure the hooks look straight from an angle. And we bought chain at Home Depot and had them cut it there.
No kidding.
And it worked out perfect. Yeah, it worked out perfectly with the S hooks. And we did have to buy an extension rod because we needed 120 inches of extension rod, which is like 9 feet.
I'm just mesmerized that you found a Home Depot where the people would actually cut something.
Oh yeah, the gentleman there was so helpful. But at first he was showing me stuff that he acted like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, I know what I need. I know.
Yeah.
And then he went and got it. I was like, oh yeah, I know they got a section for this.
Nice.
And he was looking at me like, okay, yeah, she knew what she's talking about. So
hey, that's fine. Yeah. Glad he was helpful.
But you see the t-shirts that I brought down there, Angel and Joy worked on those, adhering those to her green pillows. They cut them up and put the little graphic pattern on there. So yeah, we was getting it popping, Chris. But I wanted to make, that was a lot of work just doing that little stuff, getting the curtain up, because I had to make sure I had those hooks up, and I put it in with the locket glue so they don't come down, because her ceilings are plaster, and
You know
that
what?
tends to get. Yes.
Kathy makes a great point in the live chat. That is so nice. It looks just like your drawing. And I agree, which makes the NFT worth more when you sell it.
Thank you. Well, I just wanted to make sure I gave her what she wanted, and she's so happy with it. So that was my little preview for today. Because like next week, like I said, I'm going to show some more and a little more of the reveal, but I'm going to show day 1 and 2 of videos. Because we didn't take a lot of pictures. We did more on the live with videos, which are really long. So people can go on the IG on my page and watch the live, because we were having fun. And then, like I said, I'm going to show more of the videos once Shantae sends them to me. And believe me, he's on point. But I just wanted to show the crew because it was such a lively, great crew to work with.
You can't fake those smiles. That is pure happiness. I love it.
Yes, Angel and Taina. And the next photo is Carlotta Cook, my girl Kat, and her and Ty.
That's great.
Yeah. We just had this was fun. It's Joy came, like I said, her and Angel drove from Tampa daily, which is like an hour.
Again, you can't fake those smiles. That is pure good times.
We had good times. And the next one, I think, it's our photographer, Shantae. He was just great. Look how comfortable he was, Chris. He took his shoes off, socks, everything.
I feel like if I was there and I took my shoes and socks off, there would be some wet Labrador jokes and whatnot. I think that maybe, okay, all right, good for him. Yeah, I'm glad he could get comfortable.
He got comfortable. And look, I want you to pay attention to those rollers down there on the floor, those casters. She has 4 of those chairs. We drilled holes in one of those chairs to make it her desk chair and put those wheels underneath on them.
Oh, that's so great.
We drilled the holes in it. Yeah, banged them right in, locked it with some glue. He was like, we going to make her a desk chair.
Nope.
And I did a nice thing with that cubby hole space. We had a lot going on.
So he gave you paid him for a quarter day rate. And
yeah, he was supposed to do 6 hours. And he worked like 8 to 10 hours
this guy,
a day.
All of you worked hard. This guy, and here's that's incredible.
About him. He has a show on the Travel Channel, and he worked for the Travel Channel. And he did a lot of stuff, and he worked for the Travel Channel and had a show, him and his wife.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, his ex-wife. Yeah, him and his ex-wife, they had a show on the Travel Channel.
That's really cool.
And he did so I was like, I'm getting the right one. And now he's at Afro TV. Right, and they got the dopest. They set up is so fly. It's like the best studio I've ever been in on that level. It's like in a nice building, and they just have like 4 sound stages. Everybody got their own set. They run a lot of talk shows and programming for that. And Chris, they so dope. They don't even have cameramen. They run it like the NFL control room.
Oh, nice.
They just watch the screens, like everything. Then when they gave me the tour, I was so impressed. I was like, this is a dope network. So
very cool. That's awesome.
So I appreciate Shantae. I will be chatting with him tomorrow. And obviously that's me and Taina. So yeah, we had fun. She wanted to make sure she got these shots. I was like, yes, we need this because we worked hard and this is unforgettable.
Anybody else feeling like they missed out? Like all this happiness and good times and good looking. This was a party.
We had fun, Chris. My next photo showed, I think it's a shout out. Yes, Bar 5. If people want to, if they in, it was a dope lounge. They have great artwork in there. Actually, I'm going to show some of that next week. Shantae took a lot of photos of that, and it's a really nice spot. It's a grown folks spot inside of West Oaks Mall in Orlando. Black owned. Brother Robert and his other his brother Mo working there, and like it's a family owned spot, and it's really nice. And they have a really cute stage. They do jazz. Actually, the night we were supposed to come back and hang out, but I couldn't do it. they were doing a live poetry set. And they had a band and everything. Oh, it's a nice spot. So if you're in Orlando, hang there.
You went to the poetry night?
No, we didn't go. I couldn't make it.
Oh, thank God.
I had to finish working. I was like, we got to do what we got to do. I ain't coming here for all that shit.
Can you imagine wanting to kind of get a little bit chatty at a cocktail lounge and you show up, it's poetry night and you have to be respectful and listen?
But no, because after they started at 5, they started at 7. And then at 10 to 12, they play music like the DJ and it's like popping. So we were going to try to come back around that time.
That's cool.
Because I knew we were going to be working at 7. We was going to still be in Taina's doing shit. So I was like, we ain't going to make it. So shout out to Beverly Vaughn. This actually came in the day before I left. She sent this for the flip. And I used the top of that card because it was a really nice thank you card. She's so supportive. B squared in the house. I cut that off and used it on the cigar boxes that I took down there.
That's awesome.
So I had to show that because we did a great job down there. Everybody was so helpful. And they really loved how I let them have input. It wasn't just my vision. I was like, how does this look? How does that look? And they were like, oh, B, that don't look right. I was like, cool. You know, I need to know that because I can't be having my name out there. And they be like, oh, that shit look a mess. B-Phlat did that. It's not going down like that. So I'm very open to constructive criticism. And I had a lot of that. And it was so good because everything didn't work. And that's what you get to see in the videos. In the next photo, and I think it's the video, Grace gonna have to do the BG How Deep Is Your Love remix.
Yeah, what's this music? Watch this music. You rapped for everybody.
I was in there cutting up. And look, Taina pinned my hot flash rag on me and my eyeglass thing because she kept talking about keep up with it. She was so bossy to me. She was bossing me around. B, you need to eat. Look.
Oh my gosh, Taina was bossing you around. That's a whole lot of 5 foot tall women sending each other.
Like, where's your water? You need to drink your water. Where's your food? B, eat this. You need to stop. You need to eat. But she made sure I drank my water. She's like, where's your drink? You've been drinking and nursing this all day. Drink this. I was like, you are not my mama. You need some kids.
Little taste of your own medicine.
Yeah, she Tollywood. Even though she's from Haiti, she is Tollywood. That's a Jamaican term for feisty. But, fierce and feisty. They might be in a little body, but that's her.
Saucy say
She's like, where's my safety pin? Pinning shit on me. I was standing still like, Lord have mercy.
Did you straighten up every time she came in the room?
Yes, because I was like, Lord, here come Taina. She gonna tell me to do something.
Joy
but
says,
it wasn't like about the flip. It was about me taking care of myself.
Well, good. Like, you need that.
Stop. You didn't sleep. She was like, you better eat this.
Here.
But yeah, she was so helpful. She's so cute. I love her. She was fixing me a salad. She was fixing me stuff. And she's like, you better eat this. What do you want on your salad? You want to try this? I was like, thank you, Ty. Thank you. But yeah, she made sure I had the energy and was just taking care of myself. But I was picking on shit and that was driving her crazy because she wanted me to just stop. But that's how I move, Chris. And I wasn't even smoking like that. That's the funny thing, because I ain't have a lot of smoke down there. Shout out to my girl, Pretty Ricky, who gave me a nice fat one at the show.
Don't be careful how you shout people out for that.
Yeah, I had, getting my puffs in. But yeah, I was really there to do what I had to do, and I was doing what I got to do. So I still was smoking. I got enough weed in my body to always stay smokist.
You have time release. Time release.
Yes, time release. Yeah. That's right. Just like an edible. So I want people to make sure they come back next Tuesday. You got to see the rest. You got to see the rest. So, and the following Tuesday. And remember, we're going to have Jate Art, which is Joy and Angel Harrison on the show, showing us how they do the dope resin pour. Chris, I'm moving right through it because
it's a tight show.
I don't have a Irks and Works. I don't have Ask Chris Deasy. I don't have a How They Hold Them Down. I kind of cut that in case, let somebody throw one real quick in the comments. But, we had to keep it pushing. I knew Sherri was going to be on. This is my 100th episode, and this episode is about love.
51st
love
episode.
for my fans. And I just want to say this before I jump into this, because I've been working on this all day. Yeah, that's why I look like this. And I ain't even complaining, but it hit me when the lady came and put the thing in my door, knocked on the door about voting. And I said, I'm waiting on my mail-in ballot. And she was like, oh, they been out. So I got a little perturbed about that. And she just started talking to me about how they already messing up stuff and not sending out the ballots right. And I said, well, if I don't get it, I'm still going to the poll. Don't worry about it. But it made me think about, I really want people to just, they don't think elections are important, but our liberties and our freedoms are at stake. And I'm looking at how free I am to say the shit and do what I do on this show. And a year from now, I don't know what it's going to be like. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like things are changing, and I'm just grateful. And I just want to say, get out and vote. I'm not political. I mean, I have a political stance. I'm into politics, but I don't do all this on my show. But it just made me think about it, because I'm like, I don't want my freedom taken away in terms of what I can say on the show, what I can smoke, what we can drink, and just, things are happening on the networks, the social network. And I just saw the whole thing about how they sending, people's, the whole thing about the gangs that just got tricked up about what they're saying in their lyrics that was used against them
in Atlanta.
So like your liberties and things are at stake, and there are people out there that's ready to jump on that. So all I'm saying is get out and vote on November 8th. If you don't vote in primaries, please do. I'm just saying, I ain't telling you how to vote. I'm just saying, please vote. That's all I got to say, because I want to be on next year. I want to still be saying shit, and I still want to be smoking. And I don't want to be having to do my shit on the pirate station from the basement in England. That's gonna cut in more. That's gonna cut in and out more than this segment is.
Oh man.
So with that being said, Chris, I'm about to do my 31 photo year in review of everything that I've gotten in the mail as gifts that people have sent me.
Incredible. Let's see it.
It is incredible. And I do have to say I'm going to do some honorable mentions, because some things I can't show. Like the cable wire that was sent to me to even start this podcast from Tasha Critchlow. You know what I'm saying? She sent the cat cable that's dropping from the second floor down by the kitchen. So
many people are so
I have to
kind.
give her love. So yeah, I got honorable mentions like that, like Lauren and the music. Some things can't be things. Some things are recycled, and some things I couldn't show, but I can still get a shout out. And some shit I forgot. So with that being said, let me go on and jump through the photos that I have. So first and foremost, I had to show my computer setup, because I wouldn't even be on here and be blurry if I did not have this, courtesy of all my Picassos, all the Cash Appers, everybody that Sherri started this project, but everybody that brought it to fruition. So you see, I got the headphones up, the mic, the trackpad, keyboard, the mouse, all of that. And also in that photo is the arm, my phone. That's what you're looking at now, how I have it set up, where the Cash App is on my phone.
Yeah.
That arm was sent to me. And I can't remember if Tarquin sent that to me, or Quincy. And you see, I got Maya's cards up there. So that was a gift. But somebody can correct me. I always stand to be corrected, because I do forget some things. So if somebody wants to correct me in the comments, I'm open to it. But I know it was a gift. My next photo, I'm going to go quick. Of course, Quincy's painting.
Oh,
so dope. And the funny thing is, I forgot the gentleman that did another drawing of me, another Picasso. He sent it, and I had the rose on it. He did it like over my photo. So I have to give a shout out to him. He's an honorable mention, but I totally forgot his name, and I'm going to try to find the picture if I can, but I couldn't find it. So who do we have next? Tristan made that cornhole board, 2 of them for Dennis for Christmas.
That was so thoughtful.
Here. Yes. Like 2 days after Christmas, like it was right in the season. I was like, oh my God. And I can stand to be corrected. But it was so dope of her to do that. So definitely shout out to Tristan. And of course, Tiffany Turner sent me the gift from Baby Nasir. I made the I forgot what I made for him, but I sent it to him because remember he was in the hospital and sick, and we were all praying for Baby Nasir. So I definitely had to show that gift that was sent to me. And then the next one is Lynn's mugs. She sent me the masks.
Yeah.
And the mug. Yeah, and on the other side it says Two Funny Mamas. So shout out to Lynn Reed and Brianna in Burnville.
Oh, so nice.
Cicely. Yes, Cicely sent me my first Get Your Day Started little hoodie. Yes, I was like, oh, it's so dope.
That S is as wild as you are. I love that.
I know, I love it. The next photo is Tarquin White. He sent me. He's the one that had the carnigans that he made.
Oh, that's
in
so
Seoul, Korea.
nice.
And he sent me an array of masks. These are what I've left. And the shot glasses, they're so dope. And that scrubbing with the different heads. So shout out to Tarquin in Korea.
Quincy does think that Tarquin sent the arm.
Sent that, yeah. I thought I knew it was one of the gentlemen. Cicely sent this to me for the new setup. I can't clamp it to my desk. It doesn't have but I'm like, I'm gonna use it for something. Dennis and I are working it out, but I've had it and I appreciate it. So she sent me that
Very
with
kind.
the mic and the boom and all that. Ain't that nice? I get wonderful gifts. Yes, I do. That came from Simone and Catherine, Under the Sun.
Aww.
Shout out to Under the Sun. You see, I cut it up and hipped it up. So I love
the
my
drip.
shirt. It's great. Yes, plus my faith equals overflow. See the drip? I just noticed that, Chris. It goes with the flow.
Yeah.
I just noticed the drip. Lord, I need to pay attention to more stuff. Shout out to this next little 3 photos. Shout out to Chef Wanda who sent me the vase. She painted these. It's just nice. She gave me the vase and the painting, which is hanging by my back door. And she made me the pillow, which is on my bed. It was made from the drying fabric, the dishcloth, like the dish mat that you dry your dishes on.
Yes.
And yes, I was like, that matches my stuff on my bed. So it's right up on there. Shout out to Chef Wanda. Shout out to Aunt McCall. He sent me the wonderful resin art, which is right down here on my wall in the office. Yes.
Yeah.
He sent me 2 things. So the other piece is on the other wall, hanging up, which I have right over my little daily habits, daily mantras.
That's so cool. I love that you can see people can give somebody a cool gift and it doesn't ever really get utilized. But if they give it to you, it gets put to use.
Thank you. So shout out to Aunt McCall. He featured on the show. Cicely, my soror, great supporter, sent me that vessel. You see, I got it in my yoga room along with my failed bong collection that turned into the teapot show for my senior thesis.
Nice.
Yes, so shout out to Cicely. Next is a shout out to Lynn. Lynn made me that hoodie, Frugal Flip. On the front side, it has my picture. Lynn always hooking me up with stuff.
That's so nice.
She sent me this runner outfit. It's super tight. I wear it as long johns.
This is so
Next
great.
Photo. Thank you. See that with the leggings, with the tights and the long sleeve flat out funny. On the back is a trumpet. It's dope.
That's awesome.
Lynn sent me that. Yes, Lynn be hooking me up. Lynn Reed, Burnville in the house, Burnville, PA. The next photo is look at that. See something, say something. Lynn sent that.
Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny?
Lynn pays attention. Like most people, everything I say, and they'll send me something and send me a shirt. I love it. Like they say, it's branding. Shout out to Carletta Specco, who sent those strawberries that I was eating on the first brief and bake. Oh, I was tearing them up, Chris, taking a bite for everybody who couldn't. So shout out to her. Shout out to Carletta again, because Chris, remember, she sent us that vegan jerky. It was all spicy.
Oh my gosh, who sent this?
You saw that shit up.
Who sent this?
It was from at Love Jerk 2020.
Oh my
Carletta.
gosh.
Yeah, she helped her.
Carletta, who is just
Carletta in Rancho Cucamonga in California. Remember she sent us all that.
Okay, you're confusing me. Was Carletta at the flip?
No, this is
Carletta's a trainer in California or something. She was on your
in California.
Yeah, see, I was getting mistaken.
Okay, her last name is Spetco.
Yeah.
And she sent this because she helped her, she's like helping her.
Okay, so I was just confused with who was at the flip. Okay, first of all, this is something that I regret daily because I have not. Key still talks about this jerky because I shared it. It was all labeled. I need to order this. I hope they're still in business because this is the most talked about jerky in this studio of all time. I need to get some more. I need to patronize them. Thank you for sending it.
I forgot about it. I ain't gonna lie, but I made a note here to order some.
I think I saved the wrapper somewhere.
That shit all the time. It's so good, and I need some more out of it. So I'm definitely gonna order some because I appreciate them giving it to us. So now I have to be a patron. So shout out to at Love Jerk 2020 on IG. You can get them at Love Jerk 2020. They shit is all that. Next photo is Tina's diamond art. Patience
incredible.
of a Saint. Yes, I have that on my wall of fame right here by my back door. So I do love it, and it's so I appreciate the time that she took to just do that. It's a lot of patience. Yes, it's very tedious work, and I'm still amazed when I look at it. Be like, that all of that would have blew my high. I'm telling you, Chris, it would have took me forever to do that shit. That shit is the bomb. So shout out to Taina. Number 22 is I'm gonna roll through Sicily, my soror, like I said, in Conway, Arkansas. Conway. Actually I have two of those, but the white one is in the dirty clothes. But I hooked up my Frugal Flip t-shirt, and then she also sent the other on that says speak. That's the Tighten Up Tuesday one. The other one said speak positive. So shout out to Sicily. See how, and shout out to Carmel Brown in Atlanta, who showed us how to cut the shirts up like that. And do, Carmel's dope with the shirt cutting.
Carmel had the crazy closet too.
The dope glam closet.
Yes.
Next shirt is Like Mine's. That's Kiki and V in Long Beach. Kiki designed our shirt that I never got, and they sent me these. So shout out to Like Mine's 420. And I still have to cut those up and figure them out. I was thinking I'm going to make them a cute t-shirt dress. And do some sewing on it. I might even add I got an idea for them. I got an idea for them.
All the joints.
Shout out. Next, there's a shout out to Lynn. I had to do that when she gave me all them socks. I was sliding around in tights and all that great stuff that was in the bag. So her and Brianna, they know what I need.
We need Picasso. We need Picasso trading cards with you and all your t-shirts. They're like an action figure.
So my next photo is a hodgepodge of all my little gifts. So this is a shout out to Lynn and Simone and Kiki and V. I got the earbuds and that lighter and the nail press-ons from Lynn. I got the filters for my weed from Kiki and V, and the mini Bible from Simone and Catherine, Under the Sun. So I'll be using all my stuff.
What's this?
And my next photo.
Why is there a little Bible and nail wraps?
I travel with that mini Bible.
What do you call the thing? That red thing?
That's an electronic lighter. I'm using it right now. You like that lens sensors to be classy when I'm lighting my smoke.
Such a specific gift group. I love it.
They looking out for my lungs. That's why they sent me 2 packs of filters. And on the days when I can't do my nails after a flip, Lynn sent me those. I got plenty of them. I can do some press-ons. They cute. I've worn them before, and you just cut them off. And be like, voila, I got nail polish. So, thank you, Lynn.
CB says little Bible ? Yeah, it's for many miracles.
Amen. And I get them every day. Thank you, Jesus. Next
Won't
photo is Won't He Do It? Look at that. Cicely sent me that Delta water bottle, my weed tray, and she sent me that 20th anniversary plate that she made. That's nice. All of that. My fans love me. I love my Picassos. Dope stuff, Chris. Next photo. You know, Miguel just sent that my Jane Pittman, but now you know I gotta watch Jane Pittman now and reference A Woman Called Moses. But I told you I'm gonna get Jane her dance.
Yeah.
Since I've been doing the wrong dance to the wrong movie for the last 6 months. But we loving it.
No one ever corrected you.
Exactly. And last but not least, in the photos, shout out to B Squared, Beverly Vine. Because I still got them 3 minis left. It's for the party. I was like, I gotta drink these up. But I've been drinking, my lemon drop. Shout out to New England Sweetwater. I just opened this. I was like, I got to get this for the party. It's so good. I added a little ginger ale to it so I wouldn't be too drunk. So let me do my quick honorable mentions, and then I'll be done with that, Chris. And we just ran over a little bit, but I am glad that I was able to get this in. I have to give a shout out to Vicki Johnson, who gave me the candles that she sent here from, I hope I say this right, Javier Candle Company in Texas. Vicky is who did the blanket. Remember we did the drive for her blanket and school drive that she did in Oklahoma. So she sent me the candle. I recycled it. I got it upstairs in the yoga room, along with shout out to Miracle Buttercream.
Mama Cita.
Yeah, Mama Cita sent me that. And I used it all up, and I used the lid to make my lamp that's hanging outside from the planter.
That's awesome.
And I used the base of the jar for my candle holder in my yoga room. Oh. So I just wanted to let Mama Cita know I still got her. And I gave a shout out to Tasha Critchlow in Boston, who sent the cat cable. Shout out to Lynn for the Smokers t-shirt and the wrap. It's still in the dirty clothes. You know I ain't did no laundry. I've been on the road. Shout out to my husband who does it. Somebody sent me that seat cushion, and I don't know. I can't remember who it is and who it was, because remember I was sitting on it backwards. And if they're in the comments, I appreciate you, Picasso. You know, I got to give an anonymous shout out to all my Picassos who sent me some smoke in the mail.
We're getting requests for one more Cash App dance.
Oh, I got it because I still got to do some more. I just want to make sure I get my mentions in. Vicky, Miracle Buttercream, Cat Cable, Smokers Wrap, Seat Cushion. Okay, I got all my honorable mentions in. So I just want to let everybody know I truly love you all. I love everything I get. I'm going to get in the future. And believe me, I'm going to make use for it. Or I'm going to do like Kadira said, start donating things for other flips or to like contests on the show. That's why we have the Brief and Bakes. And speaking of which, I'm getting ready to set up the one for my day oneers. And I'm doing them in alphabetical order. So believe me, people, I got you. And I did not forget about you, my t-shirt designers. We are going to get our Brief and Bake in before Brandon's shirt airs and debuts on this show. Chris, I told you I ain't got no irksome work. I'm not even showing my flyers for September because it's not about me today. It's about my BIYers, my Picassos that send me stuff. So I didn't, like I said, if we ain't got no irksome work, we don't have some work. Or ask Chris Deasy if somebody didn't sit one in there. Oh. I'm going to listen to some comments. I'm going to do some Cash App dance. I'm going to get my groove on because I got to dance for a lot of folks. They've been showing me a lot of love. And I just appreciate everybody. Now, did anybody have a quick irksome works in the comments or ask Chris Deasy? We might have time for one, and then I'm going to go on Cash App and dance it out. I hope I ain't forget about nobody. I'm just letting them know if I forgot to show a gift or I forgot one, please hit me up. Let me know. Because you best believe I'm going to get it in on the next show. But I did my best trying to pull everything together that I have around this house and that people have given me. And I still got to show my cards. You know, I still got all these great thank you cards in my scrapbook stuff.
So nice.
So, there's segments. I'm showing love. This is always. The year is still here. I got to celebrate it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Still celebrate the year.
We've got.
What we got?
We've got a bunch of nice comments. I can send you another cooling wrap, but I can't do your laundry. That's from Lynn. Irina says, Chris, tell B to check her Cash App. Taina says, tell B to check her Zelle. I've never been jealous of you on this show, and I'm jealous tonight. Look at you rolling in the virtual dough. Good for you. Jamie says, we love you long time, B. I think I can get canceled for saying that. Thanks, Jamie. Flavion Lockett says, hi, B and Chris. Yeah, Jamie's just going to set me up to say just inappropriate things from now on. Quincy says, happy anniversary. Joy says, back to them comic view days. Ms. Michelle, B, we need to see your show dates, ? Look at Miss Michelle trying for producer credit. Good looking out.
I'm glad that I'm home for September. I have a couple local shows. I'm home for the month of September. I have to get things in order. I've been so busy. And then between like the Karen Hunter show, all these the podcasts, all this shit, it's like all, and you know, all that we've been working on, Chris, and things we're trying to pull into fruition, and me trying to still get back on track with Daphne. I'm back on track.
Shout out to Daphne. My hair.
I'm looking like Einstein. Look, I'm the mad scientist down here. I'm going to be back on track.
Rye says the Picassos are fire. Y'all are showing B love. This feels like coming home to family, seeing the love that continued here. Rye was here at the beginning. A couple more comments and we'll move on. You're so loved. Okay. Glad to see you. Much support. Queenie Christine says, nice looking shirt on you. I'm doing the Hopper season 3 look for Stranger Things. That's what I'm working tonight. A few others. Eric says, sending Cash App for the Jane. I know I missed it. We'll get you in there, Eric. Don't worry.
He ain't missed it. I'm going out with a bang.
What movie we got? Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's some Ask Chris Deasy's, but, you know, you've got to dance still. Ask Chris Deasy. Do rag or wave cap, some saucy Seda. Wave cap, for sure. Yeah, always. Yeah, obviously.
If you had a mullet, do rag. So you can keep that pressed down.
What about a bonnet?
Oh, no, Chris. And I'm so sick. I think I said this, but I don't know if I did. But I'm about sick of seeing the young girls walking through the airport with the house shoes on and the eyelashes and the bonnet, like the shower cap.
I don't mind it.
And I'm like, I mind it. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I know you just woke up. You look like, you look like, but you wide awake with them lashes on. I'm like, if you looking all bright-eyed like that and super fly, makeup be done, why you got your house shoes on and damn bonnet? Let your hair down. But you know what? I like that they keep their hair up on the plane, unlike other people who hair be everywhere, all on the plane. And I get there and got to wipe the seat down. Thank God they give you the wipe. If they don't, I got my own. Then I got to get the hair off the back of the thing. Then I sit down. You know I got OCD. So anyway, Chris.
Oh, I love it. You want to dance?
You know it, but wait a minute. I got to go out like this because I got to give love to Sherri Kelly, Emma Reyes, Lynn, Irina, Jacqueline Clark, Michelle Baker, Helen Taylor, Jennifer Farley, obviously Taina, and whoever else sent me a Zelle that I don't know about. Thank you very much. But this is the year and anniversary. I'm tired, but I'm bringing the best that I got because I came down here and did it for my people. This is for the B-Pack.
Quincy says,
Chris, am I still blurry?
What?
Am I still blurry? Is my screen still blurry?
You're in and out. It's like the Predator whenever you see it go by. Look what she's doing for you all. Look at this. This is the B-Flat Cash App dance. $ B-Flat. On there, Quincy said, go to Frontier. I've never seen so many bonnets in house. I don't have a problem with the bonnet. Just leave it on. Joy appreciates you. Laura loves you, B-Flat. Everybody's digging the dancing. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Jane coming to the party. She said, ain't nobody tell about the party. Why'd you get there fast? We made it. Jane said, oh. Jane said,
go B.
Oh, Jane.
Doing something strange for a little bit of change. Thank you, Picasso's hooking it up.
I love my show. I love my Picasso. Chris, just for you, Chris. For you, Great, Key, everybody that
the whole team.
Going,
thank you.
In what I'm doing for the whole year. This for y'all.
Don't hurt yourself.
2 ways.
Oh my God.
3 ways.
It's like
that's Jane at the party.
Fish nasty
Jane,
Friday.
You gotta go home. Bag it up, Jane. Get out of there. You better get on out of there, Jane. You've been at the party too long.
This is Tighten Up Tuesday. This is what you tune in for every week. B-Phlat. Follow her on Instagram. Pay her through Cash App. Oh my gosh. I hope you all appreciate this.
Jane can't be out long because she had to get on back.
Jamie says Jane's probably walking all over heaven like, who keeps calling me?
But she can come out and party every now and then. She just can't stay long, like Cinderella.
Claire and Launer love the dancing. Shania loves the dancing. Cheryl B, I thought about you when I watched Miss Jane Pittman this past weekend. Antonia loves it. Carlotta's partying.
Thank you,
Michelle. Thick African.
This has been a good one. This has been a good one, Chris. I enjoyed this. I really did. And
shout out to
like
everybody.
I said, I'm so appreciative. Everybody has just been supportive, not just with Cash Apps, but look, creating shit for the show. Shirts, the brand, different names, just coming up with stuff, just helping out and just bringing the B-Pack together. Buying shirts, flash rags, just sharing, telling people about this. It's funny when I'm out. It's funny how people be like, "Oh, I watched Tighten Up Tuesday," so I appreciate that. Karen Hunter showing love, and people now watching Tighten Up Tuesday from her show. I'm blessed and very grateful to everybody that believes in me. Like I was telling somebody, there's a different belief in believing in a person and supporting a person. So I'm gonna definitely talk about that next week. So don't get them misconstrued. They are not the same.
Thanks from Joe. Thanks from Tanya. Thanks from Marcia. Joanne. Awesome night. B, you did it.
And I'm gonna let Phyllis know I'm gonna go in and read the live comments.
Now?
When I wake up in the morning.
They showed you how to check the live chat replay?
Yes, they did. They was giving me all the tutorials at Taina's house on everything.
Daphne, it makes us look like bad parents.
I'm breaking one of my habits because I read CNN and watch CNN all day long. Between that and MSNBC. So instead of reading it on the toilet in the morning, I said I'm gonna read comments and comment and spend my time doing that, and then there's no point in me reading about CNN and watching CNN. So I said I'm going to switch up and do something different.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing, Chris. So I'm going to start reading comments, doing things like that in the morning, and then just watching it on TV.
You have so much love in your live chat. I won't even advise against it. I tell Sherri all the time, and I have to tell myself all the time, don't read the comments and don't, take everything with a grain of salt. But all your stuff is so positive.
I just want to get better, and I don't want people to think I'm just like ignorant and don't care about what, how they feel and stuff like that, because I like to be more interactive. Yeah. I'm doing the best that I can, but I know that I can get better. So that's what I'm working on. So that was one of my goals. So I always like to reevaluate what I'm doing. It's funny because me and Dennis was up there talking about this kind of stuff earlier today, just like our schedules and where we, can just get better at trying to make time for each other and like what we're doing within our downtime. Yeah. So.
Well, very cool.
It's always a great conversation. I love talking to him. But now I guess it's time to go, Chris, because the Flash said, "You supposed to be asleep. I'm supposed to be laying down doing this. I'd be asleep like this." I'm serious.
Poor Dennis sneaking off to a room where he can get some air conditioning.
Then I hit it with the...
B, you would have loved Scotland. No air conditioning. They don't have it there.
Oh, I loved Orlando because I had my heat on in the room.
Because you're like a turtle.
Yes. And when I got to Taina's, I was like, do you have a sweatshirt I could put on? She had to turn the air up because I was freezing up in there.
So Taina believes in air conditioning?
Yes.
Good for Taina.
You know she got it. It was central, and I was like, oh, ma'am, you're going to have to turn this down. So she gave me a sweatshirt to put on. I bundled up a couple days because, you know, I'm always freezing.
Oh, my gosh.
And I am not a fan of air conditioning under no circumstances. So
that's wild.
There you have it.
Oh, my gosh.
But yes, I had the heat on in Orlando, and it was hot and rainy. But that hotel was freezing, and I can't take it. So I was like, I don't need that. I can just turn it off and deal with the room temperature or turn the heat on. So a couple times I had the heat on.
I usually don't respond well to direct bossiness, but tonight is Taina's night.
It is her night.
She asked that I read her last comment. B, I need you to go to sleep for 24 hours after this.
She knows.
You look like Dragon Ball Z, and I know you're tired. We love you.
So right.
Get some rest.
I am so
That's a good
exhausted.
message.
And I am, but I still have to get up in the morning. I'm going to try and get up. I'm going to really try, Chris, to sleep till like 8 o'clock. And if I can sleep to 8 o'clock and not move me out of bed, I'll be like well rested. Yes. I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. My body does it naturally. I don't want to. I'm just going to pray I can lay down and just really get some sleep.
I hope so too.
If not, I'm going to get up and do what I got to do. And I'm going to take a nap because, you know, I do a flash crash on you in a minute. They'll tell you to take a nap. They be like, lay down, girl, lay down. Lay down, girl, lay down. I'm like, Chris, how many times I call you after a flash crash? I'll be like, I just woke up from that.
I picture you looking disoriented, like like in the Looney Tunes when they'd get bopped over the head with like a big thing. It'd be a bam, and they'd have the big lump, and they're like, that's how I picture you after a flash crash, because it'll be dead silence for 2 hours, and I'm like, haven't heard from B, and then you're Chris. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, you saying that is gonna remind Jamie to send me some cough drop money. She gonna be like, let me send her a cash app for some, because you sound just like me when I be calling you. I'm like, I just woke up. I be sounding a mess.
There's that.
That's how it goes down.
There's that.
That's when I get my rest.
There's that, and then there's the call at 7:40 my time. Whenever I've decided, since it's a 14-hour day, I'm gonna try and sleep till 8:30 my time. And then B wakes me up, and then it's, hey, Chris, how are you? And I can't be mad. I can't be mad.
That's because I've been up since like 4 in the morning. I'm already
I know.
like 3
It's the middle of your day. Yep.
Yes, it's the middle of my day. You're right. 7 a.m. is the middle of my day.
It's true. Before you take your midday sleep.
Exactly.
Oh, goodness.
So speaking of which, I'm going to go and get some.
Do it. Great show, B. Congratulations.
On my show again. But it can happen. It can happen. And hopefully the streaming won't be messed up.
Well, hopefully that, and we can get rid of all the French in the live chat.
Anyway, I'm glad it was kind of blurry, because then you couldn't see I ain't shaved. That's blurry. Everything is blurry. My mustache is blurry. So I'm glad.
Congratulations, B.
Thanks, Chris. Good night. I appreciate you all.
Thanks, Grace. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Grace.
See you next week.
Love you. Yes.